Hi everyone, so my name is Amanda LaGuardia and I'm going to be demonstrating the wheelchair simulation. Here what we're going to be doing is going inside an elevator. The one thing I noticed about going inside the elevator was that I felt like it was kind of small, so you wouldn't be able to fit a lot of people in there, or a lot of people with wheelchairs for that matter. It was actually pretty difficult to get in and out of the elevator just because of how small it was. So here we're at Starbucks, and I actually found it a little difficult because it was on a slope, and I had to put the brakes on. One of the brakes weren't working, so I had to kind of position myself where I wouldn't move back. So here was one of the difficult parts of the wheelchair simulation, just because in this particular situation, they called my name to get my drink, and this lady, I'm not sure if she was just trying to be nice or just trying to help out, but she asked me, do you want me to get you your coffee? And I told her, no, it's okay. I'm not sure if she just ignored it or she still just wanted to help. And so she just got the coffee and gave it to me. One of the barriers I had was that when I did receive my coffee, I couldn't drink it while I was on the wheelchair. I needed to put it in between my legs so I could use both my hands to move the wheelchair. Unfortunately, the coffee was burning hot, so I needed to stop while I was on the wheelchair, drink my coffee, and then continue moving the wheelchair. So in these next videos, I'm going to be entering and exiting a couple of stores, and one of the things I did notice was that it was pretty tight, and it was just a little difficult to maneuver myself in between the aisles. It was actually also pretty difficult for me to pick up clothes from the racks just because they were so much higher than I was. So I was having difficulties picking up the clothes and putting them back. If I actually was able to get one from the rack, I couldn't put it back up. And in one of the videos, you can also see me, accidentally using my legs to put the clothes back on the racks. Now, this store I thought was actually pretty cool because it was actually pretty spread out. I was able to not get my hand stuck on the side of where the clothes were at. I was also able to maneuver myself, around the aisles with plenty of room. There was actually also someone that passed by me, and I was able to be right next to them while they passed by me, and I continued. This Apple store I also thought was pretty cool because the shelves were kind of to my height. So even though I had a wheelchair, I was able to see everything that was on the desk, and I was able to look at the phones and the designs. And so here I actually thought it was another barrier just because that there was a ramp. It didn't make it easier for me to go down just because of the way that the ramp was designed. I went down so fast that you can see that there was actually someone in front of me, and I actually almost bumped into him. So I thought that was pretty dangerous. I also feel that this was also another barrier for me because while I was looking at the glasses, I guess an employee that did work for this company noticed that I was looking at them. I felt that she was trying to help or be helpful, but I was just looking at them and trying them on, and then you see her grab my wheelchair, and she kind of pushed me but let go, and that kind of made me feel like I was incapable of maneuvering myself to look in front of the mirror. I just want to conclude that I did not know that these kind of barriers existed with someone on a wheelchair. After simulating the wheelchair, I realized that there are a lot of difficulties and barriers that someone in a wheelchair does have to consider. I want to thank you guys for watching my wheelchair simulation.